Let's start with our pendulum over here. This is a mechanical device, a linear pendulum that incorporates both very high precision and, we hope, aesthetics as well. We designed this experiment many years ago in an effort to respond to the repetitive references to resonance that we were hearing from our operators. We thought, well, if resonance was where it was at, maybe we should be looking at a pendulum. So we have here a pendulum that is just a silicon rod with a crystal sphere at the end. The task of the operator is to try to affect its damping rate. The device is taken back to this bar, released, and then will gradually dampen over the course of a run. A typical run takes about 5 minutes, 200 swings. As the pendulum swings back and forth, there is a little bar on the back of it that passes through this photodetector that picks up very, very sensitive signals and records the velocity of the pendulum in each swing. It can then compare the left-going with the right-going swings and determine the velocity as the run proceeds. This would be recorded in the computer file. The operator would alternate between attempts to increase or decrease the damping relative to a baseline run. The results that we obtained on this experiment had both good news and bad news. The good news was that we did see effects on it. The effects were very similar to those that we observed in the REG and RMC experiments. And the bad news was that the results were very similar to the results in the REG and RMC experiments. In other words, we did not see enhanced effects on this device, despite the fact that we thought we might. And what was even more surprising was in the remote experiments with the pendulum, where the operator was not exposed to the pretty feedback, to the hypnotic state-altering swing of the pendulum, or indeed to the crystal ball that was supposed to somehow put them in touch with whatever, the results were somewhat stronger. Once again, the remote effect sizes were larger than the local ones, and raising one more enigma that needed to be understood. We also observe fairly striking gender differences on this experiment as well.